What's going on? It's Coach Conley here with Oak Hill Basketball. I want to take you guys through our three-part passing series. Let's get into it. When you think about the offensive side of the game, there are two main objectives. First one is to score the ball. More importantly, it's to score the ball at a high rate or to score it efficiently. Now, a lot of people, when they think scoring it efficiently, you want to have somebody who shoots the ball well and shoots the ball at a high clip. Yes, that's all true. But I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. A lot of people teach shooting, but I think what's neglected is what comes right before the shot. If you want to score the ball at a high rate, you cannot neglect a good pass. A bad pass can throw off timing for the shooter, it can close gaps where there were gaps, and the bad pass can alter a shot. So, today we're going to get into some passing fundamentals that you guys can do in your homes. If you've got a wall outside, a brick wall, anything like that, you can definitely jump on this. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you've got a basement, cinder block wall, anything like that, brick wall, something of the sort, you can do this. I've got some X's on the wall right here that I've marked out in tape. You can do that with chalk, tape, obviously. You don't even have to have an X. Same thing with shooting, same thing with passing. Anything you do, the smaller your target, the smaller your margin of error. So if you aim small, you miss small. We're gonna start with a chest pass. So my top X right there is gonna be my target. So in order to get some great velocity and good accuracy on our chest pass, we wanna make sure we have the correct form. So I have the ball in my hands, right? I'll step with either foot. As I step, I extend my arms. When I finish, when I make my pass, my wrists are gonna flick and my palms are gonna be facing outward. Thumbs down, palms outward. You're gonna get a lot of velocity on that. You're gonna see some backspin on it. That's what we want. So now, we're gonna rep it on the wall. So you can stand as far away from the wall as you want, depending on your skill level, and you can back up as you get more and more into it. So let's see what it looks like. It's just gonna be rep after rep after rep. It's not fancy, it's not glamorous, but it works, so do it. All right, now we get into our bounce pass. Same principles apply as far as form. Always make sure to exaggerate your follow through. When you're practicing, when you're doing these drills, when you're shooting, anything, exaggerate your follow through when you're practicing. We're gonna get into our bounce pass now. A lot of things that guys make mistakes on is where to throw the bounce pass, where you want the ball to connect with the floor. A lot of guys are going to bounce it 50% of the way to their teammate. They're gonna bounce it. So if I were to split the floor, they're gonna bounce it halfway. The ball is gonna bounce on the floor halfway between them and their teammate. That's too long for the ball to be in flight, all right? If you throw it that far out, the ball slows down, the velocity of the ball slows, easier for guys to pick off. What you guys wanna do is pick out a spot about 75% of the way between you and your teammate. That's where you wanna make contact with the ground, all right? So we look over here on the wall. I've got another X. You see my top X we're using for chest passes. The bottom X is for bounce passes. So here's what we're gonna do. Like I said, same rules apply. Holding my follow through, thumbs down. All right, so we've done our chest pass, we've done our bounce pass. The third type of pass we want to work on today is called a twist pass. A lot of guys use this, but they don't know that they're using it. It can be stationary, you can step with it, but this is mostly for maybe when you're guarded heavily and you can have the ball at your side, either side, It's a quick way to load and punch through hard and fast and get that ball by your defender as quickly as you can. All right, so here's what the technique is. We're gonna start in a stationary position, feet in athletic stance. I'm going to load up. You're gonna engage your core, all right? So we'll start with the right hand. I'm gonna engage my core. I'll twist to the right. My core is tight, and I'm essentially loading up all of my energy for this pass. So I load it up like a catapult, and when I follow through, I am punching with this hand. I'm punching through, and I'm holding my follow through. When I finish, my hand is gonna be down as if I was shooting. All right, so this is a one-handed pass, and your offhand is your guide hand. We're loading up, and we're throwing. It'll look like this. All right, that's part one of our passing series. It's a 3-part series. Stay tuned for the next 2 parts. Get reps in. You got nothing else to do.